Hello, classy people, TGIF. We're here to take a peek at the Don Valpredo Stakes. That's right, it's for California breds. I think they call it the California Cup race. It is the 9th race on Saturday at beautiful race place called Santa Anita. It is a field of 8 going 6 panels for $150,000. It's for California breds. Nice horses in here. I got a long shot play. I'm going to dial in, but before I do your Speed King a favor. We can use your support by subscribing, watching our videos entirely, and of course, view some of the ads that help drive revenue to our channel. That is one way you can really support us. We pay a lot of money for our data sets and our graphics and those type of things. So we can really use your support. All the money that we get into the channel, we pour back into our community to make our content better and our viewing experience much better. So again, support us by buying a coffee, buying a Speed King shirt, or our tip sheet anywhere in the U.S. We can give you our top 3 picks. Just email us at speedking24@yahoo.com. speedking24@yahoo.com. Want to give a little shout out to my friends down there in New Mexico. Oh yeah, my boys down there, they doing well. Got a few emails from them. Hope you guys are doing well down there. Well, the Valpredo Stakes. It's the 9th race on the card of Santa Anita. They got 5 stake races. They're all state breds, so we're compelled to do them. This is our 3rd one we're doing. It is the 9th race, and I got a long shot. Okay, let's dial right in. Let's get this video in and out. 8 minutes. That's it. We're trying to keep them a little bit shorter, right? Instead of me rambling on. The number 1, Rifey, right? And the number 1 horse, Rifey, is 15-1. Got a beautiful speed figure last time. Has 5 starts, 2 wins, and 1/3. Stutz is our trainer of record. Mr. Tyler Blaze is in the yards. And to me, the number 1 horse, Rifey, is overmatched here. Exited a January 1 stake race or an allowance race and ran 5th by 4. This horse is a deep closer, the number 1 horse. Not my type of horse, but again, the horse is 15-1. You know this horse, Rifey, will be running in the lane. So if you're playing trifactors, I wouldn't leave this horse or supers out of the 3rd or 4th spot, the number 1. Don't think the number 1 is a win contender, but again, you know, we don't like him in the win contender spot. But you could surely use Rifey underneath. The number 2 horse, Peaceful Transfer. We always like a peaceful transfer, right? Well, no pun intended. 31 starts, 7 wins, 5 seconds, and 5/3. Here's an old man, 7 years old. Peaceful Transfer. Mr. Bobby Hess Jr. is our trainer of record. And again, here's another horse that is a deep closer or a mid-pack closer. I don't think the horse is a win contender, the number 2, Peaceful Transfer. But by all means, just like the number 1, Rifey, you could use underneath in the 3rd and 4th spots if you're playing tries and supers, because these are the horses that's going to give you the boost in price at 15-1, Rifey, and the number 2, Peaceful Transfer, at 12-1. But we typically do just for the win position, who we think are the probable winners, and we don't think the number 2, Peaceful Transfer, is that. Well. The number 3 horse, knew it wouldn't be long before we seen our favorite. Well, everybody know Brickyard Ride. The number 3 horse, Brickyard Ride, trained by Mr. Lewis, Craig Lewis, that is. Juan Hernandez is in the yarn. And the old Brickyard Ride gelding or horse has 18 starts and 8 wins. Now, I'm telling you right now, that's almost 50%. Brickyard Ride has 18 starts. 8 of them are wins. 1 second and 2/3 for $471,000. So right away, you know this California bred can flat out run, right? Almost 50% over a large sampling of 18 races. That's pretty good. The horse is by Clubhouse Ride, and again, they've done a wonderful job with this 5-year-old California bred Brickyard Ride, 8 for 18. The problem that I have with the old Brickyard horse is that he's been unsighted in the last 140 days. I mean, you know, you hear the Speed King says speed is king. That's true. And you hear I like rest. What? 4 to 6 weeks, thereabouts, give or take, But 140 days, that's about 5 months. And they stopped on him in August. That always concerns me when they stop on a horse in the middle of the racing season, like the summer months, June, July, August. Why? That's the prime of the season. So to stop on this horse in August 28th, and he's not to be seen until January of 2022, coming out of a grade 2 Pat O'Brien stakes race where Ginobili spanked him down and CZ Rocket was in the race in Flagstaff. The horse ran 9th by 21. That's the worst race by far for Brickyard. And then we don't see him for 140 days. Now, the work tab is fine. Of course, it's steady. That's all I care about. But, I mean, he is getting a class relief here because he runs in the Pat O'Brien on the 28th of August, on July 31st in the Ben Crosby, where he got smacked around by Dr. Shelby and 8 Rings and CZ Rocket, but he did set the pace. Now, here's the thing with Brickyard Ride. He's been away for 140 days. His speed figures are fantastic, and he's the speed that always concerns me. We're only going 6 panels, and this horse can flat out fly. But his last 2 races coming out of the Ben Crosby in July and coming out of the Pat O'Brien in August, I mean, he got the lead to the half-mile pole, and then he faded like a bad suit, I mean, he faded to black, and I don't like that. And then they stopped on him. So maybe they corrected the problem. I don't know. Of course, I think he should be the favorite. He is a black type horse in terms of grade 1, grade 2. Brickyard Ride is 9 to 5. I'm not telling you I'm going to throw him out of the win spot, but I'm not going to lay all my eggs in this basket. No, sir. Not going to do that. So Brickyard Ride has every right to run and run big, but I'm going to, as always, take a wait-and-see approach. But he scares me because he's the speed. And anytime somebody's going to be bounding on the lead, your speed king wants to be with him. I don't want to be left at the gate. I want to be out there with him. So he'll probably be in my exotic wagers in terms of my horizontal bets, because he's just too fast. But I'm very cautious about Brickyard Ride. I don't like the way they stopped on him. And he's very, very fast. I could see him breakdancing in the middle of the stretch and backing up into the field. So, Brickyard Ride is a win contender. It's not going to be my top pick. Probably my second or third pick, but not my top. I got a long shot. The number 4 horse, well, Positivity. Well, Positivity, look at this 4-year-old. Take a look at this one. 12 starts, 4 wins, 2 seconds. How are you going to knock that? And Mr. Doug O'Neill is doing the conditioning on this here Positivity, the number 4. Oh, boy, there's that guy. Knew it wouldn't be long. California, Flavian Pratt. On Positivity, the number 4. Well, I'm not negative against Positivity or Mr. Pratt. I love myself some Doug O'Neill, right? And this horse's speed figures are phenomenal. So you can't leave Positivity off your ticket. This horse is a serious win contender in here and is a threat to go, not gate the wire, because he can't get in front of Brickyard Ride. But this horse has enough speed to be mid-pack and to make one move. The horse is coming off of a 55-day freshening. That is very nice. Exiting a stake race on November 21st, running second by a nose, which was the Cary Grant Stakes. And now the horse is being freshening. Okay? He was beat by a horse in here, the number 7, Principal Carlo, and only by a nose. And again, this horse, the number 4, Positivity, is very, very positive in this spot for sure. The number 5 horse, Loudmouth. Well. There they go, poking at your speed king again. They're calling me a loudmouth. I know they were naming this horse after me. Well, this loudmouth, number 5, is 33 starts, 8 wins. Well, that's almost a third. 1 second and 2/3 trained by that man, mama, the flight line guy. Who? John Sadler, right? And the old man, Victor Espinoza. Oh, guess what? John Sadler claimed this horse last time on December 31st, New Year's Eve. And let's see if he has a piece of ownership in here. He does not. and the horse ran 5th by 13. Okay, now the horse is stepping up into a stake race. But if you go back, the horse do have some positive races back there. But I don't think Loudmouth is going to threaten the win spot here, the number 5. So we're going to throw him right out. Well, 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 here's your Speed King. Here's your long shot play of the day. We love the number 6 as a long shot, okay? Let's Get Lucky. Now, how you can't love that name? Well, your Speed King think Let's Get Lucky has a shot to smoke these, that's for sure. I'm telling you, the number 6, Let's Get Lucky, has 7 starts, lightly raced, 4-year-old, 2 wins, 1 second, and 4 thirds, right? The horse likes to run third. But he's a lightly raced horse by Munnings. Very, very nice sire Munnings. And you know what? This horse, Drayden Van Dyke, is up. And I believe this horse, with his way that he's developed over the last 6 or 7 starts, looks like he's ready for a top effort. Making his 4-year-old debut off of a 49-day freshening. The speed figures are right in line with the rest of these. Why this horse is 12-1 on the morning line is mind-boggling to your Speed King. I like the 6, Let's Get Lucky, and I hope we do just that. 2 wins from 7 starts, lightly raced California bred by Munnings. I'm not mad at you, and I like this horse. This is going to be our long shot play of the day. We're going to run them up and down in the trifactors with the most likely winners in here, like the Brickyard Rides, the number 3 and the number 4 Positivity, and we might even throw the Loudmouth horse in the race. But we like the number 6 a bunch here. You know, Let's Get Lucky. We think the horse is sitting on go-go, y'all. Should sit mid-pack, right behind Brickyard Ride and Principal Carlos, the number 7, and could pounce on these. I think this horse would be sitting 3rd or 4th and get to run on these, for sure. I like a bunch this long shot play at 12-1. Let's get a little lucky. Let's get physical. The number 7 horse, Principe Carlo. Well, Principe Carlos is a 6-year-old by Coyle, 22 starts, 7 wins. No, you didn't. I did just say it. You know, Principe Carlo, 22 starts, 7 wins, 7 seconds. How you going to shake a stick at that? You can't be mad at the old Carlo horse. You can't. Old man, my guy Kent DeSormo was in the arms. The horse is only 6-1. And you know what? The number 7 horse, Principal Carlo, I'll use underneath. I will not use this horse on top of the number 7. Let's move on to the number 8. Well, well, well. There's trouble in Bedrock. The last horse in the race is Cult Fiction. Cult Fiction. Like Pulp Fiction, right? But Cult Fiction. 15 starts, 6 wins. My. 15 starts on the number 8? And 6 of them are wins? 2 seconds and 5 thirds? That's 13 in the money from 15. Let me see you try to knock the 8 horse, how he handled his business. Cult Fiction. Man, this horse is in the money. 13 of 15 starts. Here's the knock. 7-year-old. That's what I said. Can you believe this 7-year-old who don't do nothing but show up and run his eyeballs out is a 7 years old with only 15 starts and 6 wins? Wow. Mr. William Sparra is our trainer. Johnny V's in the yard. These cats are clicking at an 18% win probability. And guess what? You got to use the number 8. The horse is just too consistent. Even though the 7-year-old is lightly raced, you got to use the number 8. So there it is, folks. There is your Don race, 9th race at Santa Anita, the great race place, and your Speed King is going out on the limb. I'm going up the tree and out on the limb. We like Let's Get Lucky at 12-1. I mean, I'm going to run this horse up and down in exactas and tries. Of course, I think he can win the race. I'm going to use him in my horizontal bet. But at 12-1, I think they're making a very, very bad mistake. But the public, like you folks, are very, very sharp for the most part. I don't know if I'll get 12-1 on the 6 horse, Let's Get Lucky. But anyway, we're going to run him up and down with this horse. So I'm going to use the 6 horse with the 3, the 4, and the 8. I'm going to run them up and down in the tries and exactas, and of course in my pick threes and pick fours. We love Let's Get Lucky, the number 6. We think they're making a mistake. We think the morning line guy was sleeping when he made this morning line. We love that horse as our top pick, and of course our second pick has to be Brickyard Ride with all of that speed. If he's healthy, if he's okay, he'll go gate to wire. He will be our second pick, the number 3. And how can we not put the number 4, Positivity, who's all positive, even though it has Flavian Pratt on him, right? Third, and of course our fourth pick will be Colt Fiction, the number 8. So we're going to key the number 6 horse at 12-1 behind the 3, 4, 8, probably with in all 3 spots. We think the 6 can hit the board. We actually think he can win the race. So there it is, folks, down in the description as always. Please see our disclaimer, and most of all, y'all have a great weekend. You stay classy in everything that you do, and I know you will, right? Because they're going to go low on you, and you know what to do. You say, I'm going to keep it classy. I'm going to go high. The Speed King community way. As always, let's get lucky around the racetrack at 12-1. Stay classy, enjoy your weekend, and I think it's going to snow a little bit this weekend on the East Coast. Y'all be safe. Comment, email, watch our videos. Support us. Please watch our videos. Please watch the ads. It drives revenue to our channel. We want to stay on the air. We love doing this. Stay classy, folks, in all that you do. Let's get lucky. The number 6, our long shot play of the day. Talk to you, classy people, real soon.